Team take profits. The movement is real.
In this video, I'm going to show you how I had the confidence to take this buy on EURUSD and how I managed the trade as it continued to go up. I also took things to the next level and caught the sale right after the buy was done. I'm going to show you my entire process and the psychology behind it. Stick around, lock in, because you already know I'm going to let you all the way up. So EURUSD has been a pair that I've gotten away from for years. Once I found out that EURUSD was highly manipulated, it just deterred me from trading it. I really didn't want to have any parts with it. So I ended up trading GBP USD. And then I went on to GBP JPY. For many years, that was all that I traded. And then I started to find another pair. I messed with gold. I lost too much money trading gold. Still trying to figure that one out according to the way that I trade. But I started to adapt all JPY. So AUD JPY. But today we focusing on EURUSD. And I just had to say that because I've never really traded that for, I don't know how many years. So, but it's been working. It's been working for the last couple weeks. And so I happened to see this opportunity where the market was dropping. Okay, it broke. You see these two lines. Okay, these two horizontal lines. That just symbolizes my zone. And so it ended up breaking through. Now here's the thing: when the market drops, you have to be careful to not be so quick to jump on the retest, because it can shoot up and then go right back down. And now you hoping that it comes back if you're not mindful to close it and cut your losses short. So you have to be careful because it can turn around at any moment. So you have to wait and see for the market to shape up like a double bottom. You have to wait for some type of candlestick rejection, a morning star, something. You have to wait for something. And you have to be okay with missing the trade. I have been talking about that for so long. You have to be okay with missing the trade. So that's why you see right here on the chart, there was a double bottom printout. That's why you see a double bottom was printed. Not all the time a double bottom will print. It may be price come back to a golden zone and then it spikes at the golden zone and shoots up forward. Shoots up higher. So then you end up taking the buy from there. So it might be a golden zone. In this case, it was a double bottom. So I'm going to switch from the actual live trade and go to my charts right quick. So I can mark it up. This was the double bottom right here. Okay. All right. So once the double bottom was printed, somewhere in this area is where you want to start taking buys. Okay. You have to go for it. Now you have to use risk management, but you got to go for it. If you were initially looking for a retest play, this is how you properly do it. If you don't do it this way, I suggest you not even think about it. Don't try to use some type of pivot point, some type of indicator. Use the market structure, use price action. All right. So really what's happening is the market ended up having orders left over in that demand zone. So price came back and tapped that demand zone. That's why you can't be so quick to take the buy, because that is a demand zone. Look how quick it came down and left. So there's orders still there. So the market might come back down there. It might, and it might not, but you have to be ready. And because it might come back is the reason why you can't just take a buy thinking that, oh, it's going up now. You got to have some type of confirmation. And this quick little shoot down is not enough information. Like I said, come back down to a golden zone and then shoot up from there, or wick, or this double bottom. Something has to print first, and you literally have to wait for it. Now, I'm making this video on Monday because I don't trade on Mondays, so I have some free time to really focus and make this video for you guys. This was a trade that I took on Thursday. Okay, I really don't trade on Fridays. I don't trade on Sundays and Mondays. I trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I trade a lot of pairs that really, or the US dollar dictates it, has a play in it. I need to wait for the US banks to open up and see how they're moving the money around. I need to let that develop. Then I come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to find a trade on Tuesday. It might be Wednesday. I might find 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. So keep that in mind if you guys end up trading with me in the future. You know, it's not a 9-to-5 job. It's not like I wake up at a certain time and I'm guaranteed a certain amount of pips and a trade setup. I have to wait for when that trade setup develops. So now here you can see that I put up this indicator where these red and green lines popped up. That is the volume indicator. I just sparingly use it. I don't use it to find trades, but I use it to help me sometimes get into a trade, and sometimes in this situation to stay in the trade. Well, I can see that green candle is starting to come up. That last green candle that you see is starting to pop up. So I'm starting to see a rise up. You see what I'm saying? A rise up. So that basically telling me that the volume is kicking in. So I'm going to hold it. Now, what you can do is use the currency heat wave as well. Euro was at a 6.14 and USD was at a 3.29. So you combine them two together, you can make a good call on this. Now, a lot of people is saying, well, every time that I see it strong and the currency pair strong on the heat wave is already too late. That's because you're literally trying to use the indicator to help you find a trade. We don't do that. We find trades based on the methods that we trade, based on our strategy. That's how we find trades. Now, we will use the currency heat wave to help us to get into the trade. Like, oh, it's time to get in. Oh, this is a great time. I see Euro stronger than the US dollar. So this is a good time to get in. But I already found the trade setup. Or on the flip side of things, you can see that the US dollar is starting to get stronger. You may want to take partial profits, move up stop loss, or you may just want to take the profit completely because you never know what that dollar is going to do. It might spike it the other way. So now the market has moved up pretty much a good size amount of pips. It's time to move up the stop loss. When you get around 8 to 10 pips, when you trade Euro USD, because there's not a lot of pips like that, like a GBP JPY where the pip count is crazy, or JPY, anything JPY, the pip count be crazy. So Euro USD, GBP USD is more just moderate. They're still good, just not as volatile as the JPY pairs. But when you get up to 8 to 10 pips with the GU and the EU pairs, you want to move up your stop loss into profit because it's going to continue to go up in your favor, or it's going to stop you out and go the other way. You don't want to be up that profit and then it completely turns around on you. So what I learned is move up that stop loss to cover the spread and the fee, and then take partial profit. So that's where you see me taking partial profits, because the theory is 8 to 10 pips, move up stop loss, take partial profits if you plan on holding it. So that's what you see me doing here. Now, I messed up and took the wrong partials. I ended up doing 0.00 adjustment, and I should have did 0.00. I wanted to take most of the money out. So I ended up having to go back in there and do it again because I really only wanted $100 lot size left on the table. Now, you can see this boy went all the way to the zone area. It got a little bit more room to TP, but skip that. Look at where price is. It's on a 50 moving average. Okay. It's either going to bust through it, but I don't think so, because what I saw when I zoomed out was a head and shoulders. Let's go to the charts. So I saw this head and shoulders pattern. Matter of fact, shout out to Billy. She's on the team. She actually spotted it. And then I just kind of made it my own from there. That's kind of like how I want y'all to do my signals. Like, I spot it, I do the heavy lifting, I put it all together, and then you make it your own. I'm going to give you the entries to take profit, stop losses, but use your own common sense a little bit. All right. But look, this is a clean head and shoulders. I mean, you got the left shoulder and it's coming up to the right shoulder. That's why that zone was there the whole time. So I was already plotting my way through this. I was already saying, okay, I'm going to wait for the buy. If it happens, it may not happen. I'm going to wait for it. But if price ends up shooting up there, I'm going to definitely take a sell. Now, what you can do is just take a sell outright, try to get it at the top, or you can wait for the trend line to break. And so what that looks like, this right here. All right. So you can wait for that trend line to break. Bam, something like that. Or you can get in right at the top. Now I entered at 1.11242. Okay. Now that stop loss is kind of high. I don't think I needed to have that stop loss that high, to be honest with you. I don't think so. But it was just trying to put it above a high level to be cautious about it. But this is what I was waiting for. Now, what's crazy is this thing spiked the completely opposite way. This was actually on a Friday. Now, I know I said I don't trade Fridays. Okay, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm telling you, ask anybody that's on the team, go in the comments. But look, I really don't be trading Fridays for real. But this Head and Shoulders was beautiful. You had to take it. Even if you didn't hold it all the way to TP, you was going to get some money. And I was trying to get some money. You feel me? So, anyways, but what's crazy is that it's just another reason why I take my money and go. This thing spiked the complete opposite way. I mean, it had to have been some news. I think it was some news or something like that on a Friday. And the thing just spiked. I got paid. I got $3,000 from this. But look at what could have happened. Even if I held the trade, moved it up in stop loss, there's no stop loss that would have held that candle. The brokers would have ate me up on that. Talking about, oh, it was volatile, it was high impact news. Okay, yeah, okay. But you know you could have closed that out quicker than that. You feel me? So that's why this is another reason why I don't really like trading on Fridays. But this could have happened anytime if there were news. But the main thing I want to tell you is this is the main reason why I take my profit, team. I take my profit. I don't be playing with them. Take your profit and go. Get your pips. Move up that stop loss. Take partials. Do all of that. Holding these trades thinking that they're going to hit all the way to TP without any type of management or just getting your money and go. That's done. That was 9-10 years ago when we first were starting to learn this. Those days are over. We getting our money and getting up out of here because this market is going crazy. It's consolidating for a couple of days straight. Then all of a sudden it's just booming. Sometimes it's moving so fast you can't catch it. Just all type of stuff. Get your money, manage that trade, and get up out of there. Don't expose yourself so long in the market to where it ends up catching you with like a big old wick like this. On a side note, if you like these type of videos where I'm showing you my thought process and how I'm waiting for certain things, consider subscribing, consider sharing this video with about 2 friends on social media. Let them know that I just put out a video. Honestly, team, if you rock with me, you know, look out for your boy because YouTube is not really pushing my videos out to a lot of people right now. So for whatever reason. So if you guys can just share this video on social media or wherever you be at, just do a quick post. That'll help me out as I continue to help you guys out. I like making these videos for y'all, but YouTube is just kind of putting a block on me right now for some reason. So with y'all help, we can definitely push through that block, team. Then don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace.